It's No Face Movement, and it's February the 6th, 2013. And I'm bringing you news. The Justice Department white paper. Government can kill Americans without clear evidence. Alright. This is from NBC News reporting. And then we also got reports on Microsoft that was discovered by Mystique. Research developed software to predict future. 70 to 90% accuracy. Let's start off with the top one though. Justice Department white paper. Government can kill Americans without clear evidence.
According to an unclassified Department of Justice white paper released by NBC News, the U.S. government can kill Americans without charge or trial or even clear evidence that a specific attack on U.S. persons and interests will take place in the immediate future as part of the highly controversial drone assassination program. The 16-page paper, which is mirrored here, released late February 4th, 2013, is not, however, the Office of Legal Counsel memo, which was an issue in the case in which a judge ruled the federal government can claim the right to legally kill Americans without even revealing that legal justification. The undated paper is not an official legal memo, although according to NBC, the white paper was represented by administration officials as a policy document that closely mirrors the arguments of classified memos on targeted killings by the Justice Department's Office of Legal Counsel, which provides authoritative legal advice to the President and all executive branch agencies. This document is apparently separate from the Obama administration's yet-to-be-completed drone killing rulebook, which the CIA would reportedly not have to follow. The white paper outlines some quite disturbing facts behind the government's justification of their so-called targeted killing program. Indeed, the document refers to a broader concept of imminence than any actual intelligence about an ongoing plot against the United States or any U.S. interest. The condition that an operational leader presents an imminent threat of violent attack against the United States does not require the United States to have clear evidence that a specific attack on U.S. persons and interests will take place in the immediate future, states the unsigned and undated white paper. And that's quote.
Alright, that's crazy right there. That is just crazy. Alright, hopefully they don't do none of this stuff. But as we move on, as guns are getting confiscated, as people figuring out what the elites are going to do, certain people are going to be targeted. People are already classified as terrorists that aren't terrorists. They're doing a lot of stuff out there, folks. I just want everyone out there to realize what could happen. And also, these are drones. Alright? And you never know, someone could hack into a drone and cause them to start shooting people. And the CIA say, well, it was someone that did it, but really they done it. Alright, now let's move on to Microsoft. Now this is very, very interesting. Researchers develop a software to predict future. And this was found by Mystique. Alright. Oh, is there really something at the bottom moving? Alright, there we go.
A new system has been designed by experts from Microsoft Research and the Technion Israel Institute of Technology in order to predict future events, such as disease outbreaks. The software, which for the time being is a research prototype, examines news about events with similar outcomes published during the last 20 years to build a predictive model. Eric Horvitz, director of Microsoft Research, told New Europe, quote, "One of the things we do is to generalize from specific sets of sequences of events to provide likelihoods of future outcomes of interest," he said, and added that the software generalized from specifics to generalities, such as particular events in specific countries. This information can generate models for continents, countries, or regions characterized by definite demographic and geological properties. The information is extracted also from linked data, a project linking hundreds of resources, such as Wikipedia. Therefore, the system can consider, for instance, African country with certain level of GDP X, cities with population densities of Y, and geographical features Z, and not only details in each African region, Horvitz explained. The idea came up when Kira Radinsky, PhD student of Technion Israel Institute of Technology, was doing her internship in Microsoft. We have both been long interested in leveraging digital histories to predict the future, he said. Radinsky's interest in methods for predicting the future and for mind-causal relationships from large amounts of data, and Horvitz's aim to take proactive action to avoid large-scale human tragedies ended up in a software that can be used to reduce the likelihood and impact of epidemics. I have had my eye on cholera in particular for a while as a place to innovate, Eric Horvitz pointed out. Predictions about forthcoming outbreaks in regions will be valuable for planning, and such planning could reduce morbidity and mortality. Both researchers told New Europe that at this time they don't plan to commercialize the software, which is being used by their computer sciences colleagues. We are sharing the results and methods with the research community so as to show people what we have done and to stimulate additional research in this area, they highlighted. However, they don't rule out offering the system to international aid organizations and to the public in general in the future, and hope that it one day be helpful in public health for early warning about cholera and other diseases. We note that the methods are designed for predicting other future events of interest represented by text and will be continuing to explore different domains.
Alright, Mystique, since you found this article, what do you think?
I don't like the idea of relying upon artificial intelligence and causal effects to predict anything that has humane-based interest, whether it be diseases, which they're trying to place this using certain language, but they've been using it already. They've been using it for quite some time, actually, for a decade or two. A lot of this technology that they're exposing or claiming that they're finding papers on or people are willing to open up about, these are well past beta testing or prototype testing. These are already in effect and being used. And it ties into the Minority Report concept. It's not going to just be applicable, believe you me, to predicting diseases and infections and epidemics and pandemics. It's going to be applicable to tying into criminality, criminal justice, judging and weighing causes and effects in that manner.
Yep. It's like the Minority Report. What else can this do? This could also predict in computers if they have drones and stuff. If I read the one article where it said it's going to be 70% to 90% accurate, and they showed a lot of predictions that already came true, and I was amazed by it. And it's just crazy. If they got this in the computers, and computers can think and outcome the future, and if our enemies or if someone hacked into it and knows the outcome of the future, well, that's pretty crazy, folks. That's giving someone a lot of power. Alright, folks, I want everyone to check this story out. There's a lot of information. You can download the PDF. Just file that out. Just type in Microsoft New Technology Predicting the Future. This is the No Face Movement, moving movement to next time. Please follow me on Twitter, Facebook, Blogspot, Critterbox, and Godlike Production. Please check out Mystique's channel. Follow her. She got the new 2013 giveaway. This is the movement, moving movement to next time. Facing off. Peace.